Hi, good evening. This is our new moon meditation for September 17th. The new moon is on September 17th at 6 a.m. Central Time, so quite early in the morning. And like we always say, this is a good time to do this meditation with new moon energy. Is any time in the 24 hours before, at the time of the new moon, or in the 24 hours after the new moon. So we're recording this a little bit ahead of time and getting ready to send this out to you. So thank you for joining us.
So to begin with, I'd like to invite you to just close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Allow your shoulders to relax. Take a deep breath into your belly and release. Let's do that once again with the relaxation coming from above. Take a deep breath into your belly and relax. Feel the support of the chair or the floor or whatever you are sitting on. Allow yourself to feel the support, not only of that, but of each other in this moment, in this time. And as we begin to connect into those energies, we take a moment just to call in our guides, our spirits, ascended masters, angels, fairies, whatever works for you. And feel them holding this space sacredly with us as we move into a meditation in connection with the new moon. I invite you to allow the earth to connect with you, beginning at your feet. Feel the roots of your connection from your feet into the ground and the ground into you. And know that you are one with Mother Earth. You feel the power of that moving through you and through the earth. And to begin, we will bring the energy, the vibration, the Mother Earth energy up through us at this time as we bring it in through our feet and up through our legs. And we feel that as we breathe in, that energy becomes more a part of us. And as we allow that energy to move up our legs and to come to the Root Chakra, it is the connection point at the base of the spine that is connected to groundedness, the connection to earth. And we feel it lighting up in red as it is spinning and holding that space for us in connection. And as we take the next breath in, we'll move up to the sacral, which is just below the belly button. And this sacral location is an orange, and it too is spinning and creating the connection from the root to the sacral. And as we move to the next level, we feel that coming up even further to the solar plexus, just below the rib cage. So we breathe that in. And we release. And the solar plexus is yellow. It is glowing with light. It is rotating as well. As each one of these spins, we feel ourselves becoming centered more and more within this column of chakras. And now as we breathe in, we'll move up to the Heart Chakra. Which is green. And it is spinning as well. And this is where compassion, connection from our heart, which has as many, if not more, connections than the brain has, and is the life force that carries us forward. And as we move from the Heart Chakra, we move up to the Throat Chakra. And from this position, it is blue. And it is rotating, and it is also the place from which we create our voice. Create our voice that is heard by others, but also our voice that is heard by us. We feel that vibrational energy giving us that power, the power to speak truth, to open our hearts to the voice that we have. And now we move up as we breathe in to the third eye. So we'll take a deep breath in and release. And as we're releasing, we feel the power of this purple colored spinning energy that is right between our eyebrows, our third eye location from which we see from the divine. We know truth. We see the truth that there is love, there is only love in everything. And we see how we connect with others from this beautiful vantage point. And now as we breathe in, this time we go up to the crown chakra, which is a white light that is shining directly out the top of our heads and connects us with the divine, the power. And as we are now flowing that energy all the way from the earth, from the bottom of our feet and the root chakra, and up through each of these chakras until it reaches the crown, we'll take a deep breath in and hold in our hearts as if we were breathing from our hearts. Just breathe in from the ground up. holding it in your heart. And now we'll release it out the crown on the top of our heads. Let's do that again. We feel the energy field that we create in this circle of light that we are. And we find ourselves safely connected here at this moment together. And as we feel this energy, we also acknowledge our connection with the new moon. And we open ourselves to the possibilities that come from this new moon. And so we will hold that in silence for just a minute or so.
And so as we continue in this beautiful space of awareness around the new moon, around and also around our physicality, and having our physicality in a place where all is aligned, all is functioning as it should. And we turn our thoughts to the new moon. And the new moon is where the moon and the sun come together in the zodiac, and they're in the same place at the same time. This month, this is happening in the sign of Virgo. The sun has been in Virgo for about 3 weeks now, and the moon coming back around to Virgo at the same time as the sun gives us this moment in time where we can apply our sense of order to our lives. There's so much out there that are things that we cannot control. And so sometimes it feels really nice to know that there is something that I can control. I am not in charge of all the things that are happening out there. I can't put the fires in California out, but I can manage my own environment and create some order around me so that I can feel like I have something that I can manage and that I can control. And it feels nice to be able to put things in order and know that things are where I need them to be, where I want them to be. And so this can be something like organizing my papers or my books or dusting or any of those things that just give us a little bit of a sense of control, of order, of all is well in the world. And still continuing to work with the new moon, which one of the things that is beautiful and lovely about coming together at every new moon and every full moon is that we're aware of the cycles of life and how at the full moon the moon begins to shrink. And so that's the time where we release things that are no longer serving us, and that we no longer want to carry with us anymore. And at the new moon, the moon is invisible and it begins to grow. And so this is the time where the natural course of events is about increase. And so we think about things that we want to increase, things that we want to manifest. This could be money, this could be anything that we feel like we need to bring into our lives. And that Virgo new moon is a good time to bring order and kind of tame the chaos a little bit. In the ways that we can, and focus on what we can do and release what we cannot do. While this is all happening, Mercury, which is representing our mind, Mercury is in Libra right now, which is a really lovely place to be thinking and speaking in Libra ways, in ways that are looking for balance, looking for consensus, making sure that everybody is heard from. And sometimes that will mean making sure that everybody in the family is heard from, or everybody in the workplace, or it could just even be making sure that all of the voices in my own head are heard from, that that I'm listening to all of the different opinions and thoughts that are coming through, and giving them a chance to speak and taking into consideration what they have to say. While this is all happening, Mars has also gone retrograde in the sign of Aries. And so what this can mean for us is that our Marsian endeavors in life, our drive, our focus, our direction, can feel a little bit blunted right now. Maybe it's gone a little. It's a little more introspective. It's gone a little bit more internal, and so so this can be a time where maybe this isn't exactly the right time to try to push everything through. Sometimes it's good to stop and step back and reevaluate and see if this is the right course of action. And so I would invite all of us, as we move through these next few weeks with Mars retrograde, to be open to is this the step I should be taking? Is this the right time? And so let's just sit with those energies for a little while, being aware that, we're some of us, maybe probably most of us, are looking for order and things that we can control, and hearing from all the voices and allowing for ourselves to be, sitting in, bringing into ourselves this experience of, is it time to go, 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 or is it time to pause and reconsider? We're working with all of these energies all of the time. And so I would invite us to just breathe into this for just a moment. Feeling our bodies supported. Feeling our lungs working without us even having to think. Our heart beats without even having to think, without conscious thought. All of these processes go on, and we are allowed to move freely within them. While we don't control what energies the planets bring to us, while we don't control all of the events that are around us, what we can control is our internal environment. We can control the things that we choose to focus on. We can control our responses, our actions, our decisions. And so we breathe into that. And we know that while this has been a heck of a year, it's all right. We're still here. We're still putting one foot in front of the other. And we're still bringing ourselves into this situation and opening up and looking around and saying, what's here? What's here for me to do? What's here for me to work with? And so I invite you to take a deep breath and release. Again, another deep breath. And release. That felt so good. Let's do one more. And then Martin is going to lead us in some toning as we bring in and anchor these energies into our bodies. And we remember that we are working with what we have. We are working with what's here. And so as we engage in this toning, we bring this, we anchor this down. So let's do that together.
So I'm going to invite you to begin this toning from within yourself, because it begins with us and with our acknowledgement of where we are. And so to begin this toning, we simply are going to hum to ourselves a single note or a single tone, with the intention of it reverberating from within us. And so to begin that, I will give an example of how that works by just simply humming directly with mouth closed in the direction of the vibration internally. And as this happens, it also, you will find that your lips may vibrate as well, as will possibly even the tip of your nose. And just allow that vibration to break free anything that is hindering you at this time. So we'll try it together. Oh, and now as we feel that vibration from our throat, from our mouths, from the vibration in the lips and in the nose, in our whole bodies now, we'll begin with a hum, and then we'll open up to that by just giving a little bit of room with your lips to allow the vibration to carry further and connect with everything around us. Let's do that one more time. Feel that vibration within you. Sense the vibration that traveled out from you and bounced off of and connected with all the things around you. Allow the newness of this new moon to vibrate within you. And as we bring this time together to a close, we also acknowledge that we are all vibrating as one. We are all connected. Everything is connected. And so now I invite you to just wiggle your toes, move your fingers gently. Allow yourself to come back to this space slowly. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes gently and come back to this time in this space together. It is a deep honor to be here together in this time. And now, Sunny's going to give us a little bit of connection to what's coming ahead.
So the next meditation will be for the full moon. And it's going to be, believe it or not, October 1st at 4 o'clock p.m. So we will create a new meditation for you and have it up a couple days probably before the full moon. And we will look forward to seeing you then.
It is a joy. Thank you so much. Namaste.